Probably going to try to run the ball a lot on you, and got the leading rusher in the ACC, I guess maybe the nation even. What's the challenge of preparing for those guys?
The biggest challenge is to be physical. They want to be physical. They're big. They're strong. They're very well coached. That's one thing I notice about them. They're very well coached and disciplined with what they do. So with that, we have to be very, very disciplined, be physical with them too.
You talk about being very well coached. Do you notice any differences from perhaps a season ago on tape right now that you see in this team because they have that coaching change?
Between BC?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they always, since I've been here, they always been very well coached. But I noticed that they're even more physical now. They seem like they're taking a little bit more risk now, and that's the biggest thing I see with them.
What's the approach when you know that they got a running back who carries it like, I think 70% of the time, and the one receiver, 83, has like, 2/3 of their catches? I mean, you pretty much know what the show is going to look like. So in preparing for that, is that easy, or is it hard because you think this is the week they'll try something? Or?
No, I think we just got to go without game plan and go out each and every day and prepare with what we know. And then during the game, if we have to make adjustments, then that's what we'll have to do. But just like 44 and 83, they're both great players. The quarterback is very accurate. He's a great player too. I just think, you go out there with the same game plan that you have all week and just to get ready on Saturday. And then if something comes out and presents itself different, then we have to just make adjustments to it.
Is this they do a lot of play action? Is this a week for safety, especially they're going to have to kind of be real careful to diagnose what they see as the play begins?
Oh, yes. Similar to Georgia. Georgia did a whole lot of play actions. And anytime you're at safety any week, you have to have very disciplined eyes. You can't just be picking in the backfield, put your eyes somewhere where they're not supposed to be, because play action can draw you in, and then one step, that can be a touchdown.
In terms of this team being, it's been a very mature, responsible team, not looking past. If ever there was a week where you guys might look beyond the current opponent, this would be the week. So how difficult or how much of a challenge is that?
It's not hard at all, because I feel like BC is a great team, and you only can play one game at a time. You can't look forward until the next week. Something that was always told to me since I was young. You never even supposed to know who's next in the schedule. You just play the next game, and then once that game over, then you get prepared for the next team. You never supposed to look further down the road with, like, I'm looking forward to this game, or I'm looking forward to this game. You never supposed to do that. You always supposed to look forward to the next game that's coming up.
So to be honest with us, have you looked at the schedule at all then this year?
To be very honest with you, I've looked at the schedule, but I cannot remember who's next after in a row.
So once the season starts, you just put the schedule away and that's it.
Yeah, just like Coach Sweeney says, it's a faceless, nameless opponent every time. And so, of course, who the first game is, and maybe the second and third. But as you go into the season, you just get so wrapped up in preparation for that team, and want to do the very best that you can do with that team. Then you kind of just focus on that team, and then after that, and then you move on to the next team.
For the most part, the depth behind you and Travis as freshmen. Talk about, Curse had a big play last week. Just kind of talk about what you've seen in their growth here in the first half.
They've been progressing real good. Safety is no easy position. It's almost like being quarterback back there. You're communicating with a lot of people. It's not just yourself. You're not just keying on one person all the time. You're talking from the corners to the linebackers, sometimes even maybe the D linemen, and even the other safety. So they've been progressing, and I think it's really showing a lot in the past couple games that they're getting more opportunities to get in the game and play and making more plays, and so they've been grading out real good. So I think they've been progressing real good. You can see it in practice. They've been practicing even harder. You can tell recognition has been getting even better.
Coach Sweeney said from the BC game last year till now, his defense is vastly improved. Have you seen that change, and do you feel that every time you step on the field now?
Yes, I've been noticing that probably since camp. Just the confidence, being a second year into the defense, it's a whole lot better when you can go out there and and have a better understanding practicing hard with more determination. Just all that just come with just confidence. Confidence, I feel like, can change a whole lot of things with any person, whether it come from school, it come from on a job, playing sports, anything. I feel like the confidence is just better overall.
When you got a team that comes in like a BC or when they take on a Syracuse, they're trying to knock you off. Take you down that pedestal. Is it fun when you shut them down a little bit and silence them when they're coming at you to try to knock you off and bring you down a little bit?
I mean, I feel like every game you want to dominate, no matter who it is. You want to do your very best. No matter who it was. Just like South Carolina State, we were disappointed we gave up 2 long touchdowns. That was very disappointing to us. And I feel like every team is going to, when you become like the number 3 team in the nation, or any high-profile team, you're always going to get shots taken after you. So you just have to continue, to play your best game every game.
How much pride have you and your veteran guys in the secondary taken? So much talk in the preseason was all the new faces. There was a whole bunch of new freshman secondary guys coming in, but the veterans are the ones that have kind of stepped up and been the guys that are starting and making the majority of the plays.
We've been taking a whole lot of pride since the summer. We know we had a job to do, and we know that we had to erase a question mark. We knew that, we were the question mark on the whole entire team, and everybody pretty much solidified, what their identity was, and we feel like we still had to do that. We don't feel like we have developed an identity yet. I feel like we're getting close to that, but we still working hard each and every day just to improve, get even better. Because nobody wants to be that question mark on the team. So we work hard every day that we get a chance to, and just we carry that over into the game and try to do the best we can do.
5 games in, do you guys feel like you've erased that question mark? Is there still maybe a little bit of that looming out there, do you feel?
I don't want to say that because I'm a big believer in not becoming complacent, and I feel like when you begin to think things, and then that's when you start to relax, and human nature is to relax upon success. So I think throughout the whole season we still going to keep that that question mark in our heads, like everyone still thinks that we're the question mark. So that's pretty much going to be like the chip on our shoulder, and we still want to improve. We still want to be the best. I feel like we want to be the best secondary in the nation if it's possible. What secondary wouldn't want to be?
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thanks so much, man.